Established back in 1914, Glycine was founded by Eugène Meylan in Bienne, Switzerland, a place where countless prestigious watchmakers call home. Glycine is most distinguished for their historic Glycine Airman in 1953. The birth of this historic timepiece resulted from a conversation that sparked between one of Glycine's employees, Samuel Glur, and a pilot during one of his flights. The pilot expressed his interest in a watch that had a 24-hour bezel feature, a function much needed by pilots to track multiple time zones. A watch that did not currently exist on the market. Having said that, Glycine welcomes back their new edition based on their original and famous watch from the 50s. The Glycine Airman Noon Purist Black 40 reference GL0377 and the Glycine Airman Noon Purist White 40 reference GL0376. Made from 316L stainless steel, the Glycine Airman Noon Purist bears nostalgic yet with a distinctive vintage aesthetic. Entirely hand-finished and made in Switzerland, the watch is satin brushed on the top and high polished on the sides to a very high standard, again synonymous with Glycine. The transitions between the brushed and polished parts are very well defined. The Glycine Airman Noon Purist Black 40 reference GL0377 features an attractive aviation vintage matte black military format dial. As for the Glycine Airman Noon Purist White 40 reference GL0376 features an attractive aviation vintage stark white military format dial. Both models stayed faithful to the original, features the original 24-hour format, where the hour hand only sweeping once per day around the 24-hour track on the outer edges of the dial. A double 24 hours marking on both the dial and bezel, this allows one to track up to 2 different time zones still, even without a new GMT hand. The sword handset filled with the right amount of vintage Super Luminova for superb glow in the dark. While this release takes its form factor back to the yesteryears, the watch is equipped with a sapphire crystal with 3 layers of anti-reflective coating on the inside and topping off the OG red-colored date. The bezel is true to the 50s Airman design through and through, featuring the hallmark 24-hour bezel of the original Airman. Furthermore, the only way to rotate it is through manipulating the retained locking feature on the thumbscrew crown at the 4 o'clock position on the case. Once it is unlocked, the friction bezel can rotate in both directions at ease. Absolutely pure, charming 1950s technology. The crown at 3 o'clock features all the necessary time, date, and GMT adjustments. Under the hood, the Glycine Airman Noon Purist runs on a Glycine caliber GL0293 Swiss automatic movement. Based on the ETA 2893-2/SW330, this 25/26 jewel movement is renowned for its reliability as a workhorse movement with a 4 Hz beat rate of 28,800 bph and a healthy power reserve of 42 hours. Wrist check. Its classic aviator case cell measures at 40mm and 12.5mm thin for unsurpassed comfort on all wrist sizes. The slender lugs with lugs to lugs a length of 49mm help the watch to wrap around the wrist like a pair of gloves while glamoring on one's wrist. A size that remains faithful to the exact case diameter of the original Airman back in 1953, this is one that will take you back to the golden day of wristwatches. Overall, without a doubt, the Glycine Airman Noon Purist Black 40 reference GL0377 and Glycine Airman Noon Purist White 40 reference GL0376 stays true to its roots as a functional pilot's tool watch. The combination of purpose-built design and its exceptional value puts this watch high up the list when it comes to selecting an aviation timepiece at this price point. Whether you're up in the sky as a pilot or rocking this piece to the office, the Airman brings a little piece of history on your wrist that will look incredibly timeless for many years to come. And that's it for me, guys. If you're interested in these watches, do check out on our website. Link will be stated down at the description box. And if you like this video, do give us a like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for more upcoming videos. And do follow all our social media platforms. Link will be stated down at the description box below. Thanks for watching.